Hi there everybody, how's it going? Hope you're all doing very well indeed. This is myself, Matty Tomato. Welcome back to Emperor! This is the playthrough here as Great Britain in EU4, where, well, we're in this war here. It's the war between the two great powers of Great Britain and the Commonwealth. We're number one in the world and the Commonwealth is number two. At the moment, though, it's quite easy. We're just trouncing all the Commonwealth's forts right now, just wandering around sieging up all their forts is literally all I'm doing. And the Commonwealth is busy trying to do some carpet sieging and whatnot up here in Scandinavia, taking a massive amount of attrition in the same time. They are clearly scared of us, which is great. And Granada is busy doing some carpet sieging on our behalf whilst we're going around trouncing all these forts, which obviously means extra little bits of war score, more war exhaustion for the Commonwealth, more pain equals more gains for us. Also, the Commonwealth is trying to siege a bastion with 13,000 units of infantry. They don't even have any cannons in there, which is even more funny. They're also walking through the really low development provinces up here of northern Scandinavia, which is even better, because the attrition that they're taking from doing that is absolutely ludicrous. So, obviously, very, very exciting. Right, we've won the siege of Reval. That's great, because that's the siege of the Livonian Order over this way, which is good stuff. Right, so if we can come over here then, let's come over here and start sieging Moscow. Also, these ships are going to be kicked out and are going to die very, very quickly. Excellent. Right, there's also no longer a blockade in place here, so not really that much we need to do here, is there? So these ships are going to be kicked out at some point though, so actually what I might do is I might shift these guys into position over here, so that they can attack this lot here, because that is quite a nice nice fleet that the Commonwealth have got, but I still think ours is going to absolutely crush face here. So we got 90% ahead of time on military, so I've got no hesitation in grabbing the recruitment time reduction, which is obviously great. Yeah, they're still wandering around all over here. The attrition, it's amazing that they're doing this, and I'm delighted. Right, these ships have now been kicked out, so this is going to be an almighty battle over here, which could be relatively interesting. But we're just going to continue sieging up all the forts here. So this could be quite an interesting battle. So initially it's probably going to be a little bit tough, but I think eventually we're going to start kicking in here. I'm going to throw everything into this. We're missing a pile of heavies in here, and so obviously we don't use blockade there anymore anyway. So I'm going to throw the entire navy into this, and they are losing a lot of ships. Yeah, they've already decided to pull out of that one. We have won 2 sieges there. That's great stuff. Okay, so we won that one and we won this one. Right, so what I'm going to do is actually this army here is going to come in here. This army is going to come in on Prague, which is a long way around. This army is going to come in here. So actually, this army here might as well come into Pomerania to seize that up, because Pomerania is also in this war. So, right, so we'll establish the blockade. We're going to detach the damaged ships, which is 32 of them, and we're going to chuck in a really quick repair over this way. And yeah, I think, yeah, this is okay. Yeah, Brunswick is actually sieging over here. Alright then, let's come down this way and siege this one then. That's fine, I'm happy for them to do that. Yeah, look at this attrition. Also, they've decided to do something else here. Into war exhaustion, that's fine. They're still making no progress over here, which is great. But this army is actually making its way around this way now, which is kind of interesting. So I'm wondering where that's going. Maybe they're trying to de-siege from the back. That makes sense. Also, Fish and Chips has come over here and has started to siege this one, which I'm most definitely not complaining about. They still haven't made any progress over there. They took some attrition on them. That's brilliant. That means they're just wasting that time trying to siege that up. That's fantastic. Can't complain about that at all. I think we'll bank some of this papal influence for now. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I think they're going to come in and try and de-siege from the back here. I imagine that's what they're going to do. But by that point, we'll have won another 3 sieges. So, in particular, I'm hoping to get Pomerania out of here as well. Because, yeah, Bohemia's at medium now as well, so that's even better. So I think if we win this fort and maybe another one, then we can get Bohemia out here as well. And it's literally just us and the Commonwealth. Plus all our subjects on our side, so it's nice and easy. Battle over there, that's good. Destroying Pomerania's boats. Good stuff. Printing press gives benefits. Nice! Some extra power points coming in, can't argue with that. It's Diplo points to reduce war exhaustion, isn't it? Yeah, crap. I was hoping that it wouldn't be Diplo points, but unfortunately it is. So, we can't... Oh yeah, Catalonia is struggling with some peasants. Okay. They're dead set on coming over here now. I think I'm actually going to come over here and I'm going to help Catalonia with its rebels. So let's move out of there. The Great Horde is being trashed up by Transoceania here, which is kind of interesting. Soroka, yeah, they're still running around over here. Ooh, Bohemia has snuck up on Brunswick over here. That's a bit nasty. Oh no, it's the Commonwealth. They've snuck up on Brunswick, and Brunswick's going to die just as they're really close to getting that siege as well, which is a real shame. I was going to say, in before they pop the siege, just as they come in, that would have been quite funny, but no, not to be, I'm afraid. Right, so yeah, if we can just occupy a little bit of Bohemia and win a fort, then we're going to be in a strong position there. So unfortunately Moscow is not going to fall then, but yeah, they are coming back here. That's okay though, because they have wasted all of that time walking around there. That attrition must have been horrific. Right, yeah, we're still massively ahead here. We are going to be doing a lot of coring here, of course, but that's okay, yeah. Not a problem. They would have burned through a lot of manpower. Right, won the siege of Poznan. Okay, so where are we off to next? I think we're off down here next. Yeah, that's where we're going. We might want to decide to turn around, and if the Commonwealth start trying to de-siege, we might want to walk back and actually try and engage the Commonwealth's troops here. I feel like that's quite a good idea. So yeah, if we start heading over there, ooh, yeah, reduce the loyalty, unfortunately. But won the siege of Uckermark. Okay, that's fine. That means Pomerania's out of here then. So let's walk across there. We're probably going to be able to get rid of Bohemia shortly as well. So let's just make sure we're out of there. Right, we've also won that siege. Okay, so I'm going to allow our colony to quietly siege that one up over there. And basically, going to try and get rid of Bohemia as well. You can keep your alliance with the Commonwealth. I'm happy for that to happen. We can drop a false religion in here, though. That's kind of cool. Yeah, let's do that. Drop a quick false religion in there. There we go. That's obviously nice. Okay. So that's you out. Bohemia is actually willing to wipe peace, but I think if I win this siege, I might be able to demand a bit more as well. So yeah, I'm gonna come over here and we've won the siege. Oh, we won that siege. Lovely. Okay. Right. Let's draw ourselves into a position where we can actively engage the Commonwealth's army. In particular, they're sieging here, which is kind of fun. So we might actually... I'm going to go for some battles here. I think we need to. We've got lots of manpower. Let's do it. And they spent all that time running around like idiots. So it looks like they tried to come around the back of my army here, but I'm going to go after this stack here. So what I'm actually going to do then is I want these two to descend on there, and these two to almost cut halfway across around that side, because this army is going to probably come in and try and reinforce. So if we can sort of cut across the side there and attempt to distract this other army, then we might be in a strong position to maybe snag both of them. I mean, we've already won this war. Right, they've actually abandoned the siege. They're that scared. They're running away. Right, the question is here... Alright, Beaufort has become self-sustaining. Let's go here. I was wondering whether we might be able to trap the other army if it were to reinforce coming up this way. I was wondering whether we might be able to snag them in here. Right, you to there. You to there. And you two down this way. I realise I'm also running around like a little bit silly here, trying to grab you know, trying to snag armies and whatnot. But right, that siege has been won. Excellent. Right, so 83% war score against Bohemia. So I want all your money. I also want war reparations. No, there's no territory we can hand over to Austria either, is there? There's nothing we can do here. Force military access. Actually, break your alliance with the Commonwealth is probably the only other one. That's fine. Send demand. Right, get Bohemia out of the war. Right, so I've sent the Commonwealth on a gander across the steppes now, which is even better. That's quite funny, obviously. Right, let's have another go at a couple of these forts then. There's 2 more forts over this way. Let's go and have a charge at those. And I might try and grab Moscow as well. As in, siege it down, not take it, because it's too far away to take. But yeah, let's come in over this way. Also, the 28k stack isn't quite being as attritioned as much as the other bigger stacks, so it's kind of a... right, let's go back a minute here. Walk in through there, and then come over here to... Actually, no, just come and stand in the ball would be a better idea. I just spotted a Commonwealth stack there. I might want to go and chase after, but... I don't know, maybe I could come down this way and dawn on them that way. Possibly. I think they're going to go and try and de-siege their capital themselves, which is why I'm really tempted to have a go at trying to catch them here, because they're going to go and try and de-siege their capital. That is normal. Oh no, they're not there. Maybe they're going to go de-siege another fort. But yeah, if we sort of have a wander across here a minute. Of course, all this time we're buying time for these sieges again as well, so it makes sense. They're probably going to come back across over here. There's the rest of the army over there. They might come back across over this way. We have just been discovered, though, which is slightly annoying. I really wanted to build a big-ass spy network there. They're still struggling with this siege. So what to do here? I think I'm going to go ahead and build a spy network in Muscovy, strangely enough. I think we should get a claim over there. Cool, right, yeah, so they've come over to attempt the de-siege, but what I want to do, I want to come in that way and this way. Diplotech, yeah, we'll take that, that's fine. Right, we're nearly up there for admin points, aren't we? So I don't know, let's put a little bit into some taxes and things like that. Right. I really want to grab this 40k stack. I just want to have a battle. It's strange. Usually I like avoiding battles, but in this case, I want to have a go at their army. I want to see what we can do. So yeah, if we move in there, we can then move in directly on this front, and then directly on that front, and we might be able to corner them in here. Also, there's a bit of de-sieging happening over here as well in Brunswick, so that's okay. They might retake that, which... yeah, they might end up retaking this. We've won a siege down here, though. Oh, really? Fuck's sake. I'm going to have to go and kill that, because that's obviously the province I need to expand into here. This could be good, though. I think this is going to be a tremendous battle. Granada! Look at the sneakiness of Granada at the top here as well. This is brilliant. They're probably going to de-siege here, but I think we're going to go in here. And we are going to charge. And I think Granada's going to come in as well. And they've got a good leader, don't get me wrong, they have got a good leader in here. But I think we are going to do pretty well here. Let's see then. So, Initially, this army's going to arrive much sooner. Yeah, not as comfortable as I was hoping. Still a bit difficult, but yeah, not as comfortable as I was hoping there. But no, that's fine. I think I'm going to retreat somewhere over this way. I'm pretty sure. Might be over there or something like that. I don't know. Let's try. Give it a go. See what happens. So yeah, no, that wasn't as comfortable as I was hoping. Oh, they might be retreating to one of their forts down here, actually. Might be retreating to somewhere like Noe Shaz. Yeah. It's going to be there, isn't it? Yeah, that's where they're going to retreat to, I think. I think so. We've still got a lot of forts over here, but we've got good war score here, and also we've taken our time. Development cost and tolerance of heathens, fair enough. Yeah, I need to actually get rid of these and then turn that around there, because they're just going to go around occupying provinces otherwise. It's going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, a bit of carpet sieging over this way, that's fine. Happy with that. We still took half their army away. We still killed half their army. They went down to about 22k troops in the end, which is pretty nice. So, okay, yeah. So we won over there. We finally lost that siege over here in Sweden. We finally lost. That took ages. That was great. Right, but yeah, if we can win this one down here, then obviously we're then in another good position. So, right, there we go. We won that siege, and basically, I think we're going to sue for peace shortly. We're busy carpet sieging here at the moment, but once we retake the war goal, we'll get a whole pile of war score in our favour again. So there we go, 64% war score. That's pretty decent. I want to wait until their war enthusiasm goes back down to low as well. In an ideal situation, I'm just going to stand that army over there. There we go. War enthusiasm is now low. So let's have a go and see what we can grab here. So obviously Cholm is the important one that we wanted, but yeah, we can perhaps do something quite crazy here and take a massive number of provinces. Right, they're not willing to do that. I'd like to grab that one though, actually. In fact, let's delete Smolensk. Yeah, let's grab a nice big chunk of their land at the top here. We'll also take a big pile of cash as well. Yep, that seems reasonable. So we're just taking a nice big chunk out of them over here. We could take, obviously, could prioritise the coastal provinces, but no, in all honesty, I don't really care about those. I do, obviously, with Morocco, I care a little bit, but in this instance, a lot of this coastal provinces is Livonian orders and stuff like that. So whereas I just want to take a nice big chunk out of the Commonwealth to make a point. So, yeah, let's do this then. Send demand. Right, so. Brilliant, okay. Nice big chunk just taken out of their land there. Okay, so you're returning to Neva, that's fine. 28k stack can come over this way. 30k stack was standing over here. And then I think we had another army. This army was over here as well, I seem to remember. But because it's black flagged, I might take this opportunity to try and send it over here. Because it is black flagged. So yeah, let's send it over there. Right, what's the unrest like over here? It's fairly high actually. I could trade company that region, really? I didn't think you could trade company European provinces like that. So I could just assign this to a trade company if I wanted to, and so they can do all the coring and whatnot, but no, it's fine. We'll take a good old chunk out of this, and we'll hold this for ourselves. Oh, that's Orthodox. Right, how long will it take to convert the Orthodox province? Not that long, so let's do this one. It's a year. We'll do that first. And then we're going to hit the core on all of these, because we can. The only one, obviously, is that one, because we're busy doing the conversion first. So, Okay, that seems reasonable. Good. Okay, very successful war. Yeah, pretty good overall there. We stole... I think we stole a heavy and a pile of galleys in that as well, so that's okay. Might have lost a ship or two, but we stole a few more, so can't argue too heavily. Good stuff. Right. So this army here, it should be making its way all the way across Europe, which is what I want. Okay. Yep, we'll impose a new tariff. Let's keep the mercantilism on the rise. Just come over here. Actually, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, what I wanted to do was fabricate claims on Brittany. Brilliant. Okay, good. Good. Colonial Assembly. Salt and vinegar gains 10% liberty desire. Really? It's beginning, isn't it? Events, province, defections, and provinces developed by Overlord. Oh, events. Right, yeah, okay. So, marginally interesting. Right, yeah, we're still walking in and around there. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Nothing's run out here now, so we'll keep the papal influence coming in, that's fine. But yeah, we've started to reduce the Commonwealth a bit here. They just teched up to Tech 18 as well, so that's kind of handy that we decided to declare that war there and then. Savannah has become self-sustaining. Right, they're getting a little bit funny over here. So I'm not actually sure I want to spend a bit more on salt and vinegar. I think I'll spend a bit more time on hot cross bun. So let's go up to the top here then. And we'll go up to that one. So let's start developing up hot cross bun a little bit. There's quite a few colonies and bits and bobs over here as well. This is all colonial Canada, so that makes sense. Or we could go over here to cream scones, but actually they're kind of developing up their own colonial ambitions here, so I'm happy to do that. The other thing we were considering was the idea that we want to Castilian Colombia. We want to get that conceded. There's only 2 provinces we can fabricate for here, wasn't there? Yeah, so Reserve was one. There we go. Let's bring you home, because I want to assess the idea. No, we better leave it be. Excellent. Okay, right. I want to declare a direct war here on Castilian Colombia. I want to declare the colonialism. Yeah, so if we declare war, then obviously, yeah, Castile is brought in, that's fine, because we're a European power declaring war, but yeah, Umpiari, whatever, so the armies that are over here and whatnot, they can take care of this. Declare war. Nice and simple. Okay, yeah, so lots of ships and whatnot, so these guys should be able to just handle this by themselves, if anything. So I'm just going to leave my subjects to it. They can burn their own manpower. Absolutely fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and spend on a bit of mercantilism here. The natural scientist is dead. Okay. We could do +2 missionary strength just to really quickly convert these provinces. I reckon we could. Yeah, if we do +2 missionary strength, it's a little bit overkill on the missionary strength, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm just going to let my colonies and subjects have a go here. So there's actually quite a big Castilian army over there. But mostly what's going to happen here is they're going to walk in all over this way, blockade this, and eventually occupy all of this, which is what I want to snag. Unfortunately, that admiral has now died. So yeah, I'm just going to leave them to it here. And let them do their own thing. Which is fine. We can still build more boats. Still build more troops as well. But I think I might build some more ships. So we've got 51 heavies. Senku has become self-sustaining. I've just noticed as well that I forgot that we can upgrade the galleys in there. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so that has become self-sustaining. No. Oh, it was the one down here. That's correct. Yes. Okay, Senku was that one. Right, let's continue working down here. I like the idea of just slowly developing something up down this area. It's kind of good. I I suppose we could... Aragon's actually gone over here and done the Ivory Coast, which is as expected. It was the last place they could realistically go, so... Cool. Okay. If I declared a war on Brittany, would Austria still join? Yeah. Right. Still 60% over there. So... Let's develop this up to a 20 dev province. Yeah, development is so cheap now. It's ridiculously cheap to develop, which is great. Okay, right. We've got another merchant free as well. Literally just going to lob him in Bordeaux, in all honesty. It's, yeah, not... Doesn't really matter. We've got enough merchants here. We're making so much money from trade that it genuinely does not matter. So much money from trade. It's ridiculous. In fact, taxation is only the third most profitable thing that we've got. Even production and production and trade, yeah, are the two better ones. Taxation is not even most of it, so that's kind of funny. I think I want to go in on Morocco in a short while as well. Definitely want to go in there. Also, there's a core to be had for Portugal as well. But yeah, I'd like to go over here and maybe take some stuff over this way. I think I am going to have to drop some troops over there, aren't I? Just to make a point, I think I'm going to have to. Yeah. Right, where's the transports? They're over this way. Right, they got booted out, of course. Right. Move the transports in over here. We're going to drop a 33k stack on the Canary Islands. Right. We could take the offensive idea, and actually, yeah, I think I am going to do that. There's, yeah, let's go land leader fire. Excellent. Okay. Improve our troops. Yeah, because at the moment it doesn't look like our subjects are able to do much there. So let's just drop a massive army down there. Excellent. Rapid conversion of all of these as well. How are we doing? Are we... Yeah, we are invading that. That's good. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Jolly good. Right, we can fabricate planes here. So once again, Anjou and Nantes are the two we keep fabricating for. I just don't want to fight Austria. And it's not that I don't think we can take them, because we clearly can. It's just they've been my friend since the start of the game, and it'd be quite funny if we went for a whole game just being friends with the same person. I don't think I've ever done that. Right? I don't think I've ever gone through an entire game being allies with the same country. We've got really good trust with them as well. So, oh, that's where I should have been dumping my admin points. States. Bloody hell. Catholic Empire has happened. Okay. That's kind of nice. What that does mean, though, is a whole pile of people have just left the HRE. Or no, it hasn't. No, they haven't left the HRE. They're just not eligible to be voted for or anything like that, because most of this lot, it's only the Catholic princes. But there's a lot of blue in here, so I don't know. Yeah, questionable. Let's weaken that a little bit, I think. Let's go ahead and build some more galleys up here. I don't know how many, but let's just build a certain number. Right, so this army here, let's go ahead and drop in the siege guy just to make a point here. Board the ships. Let's bring 59 boats over. Let's drop them in over here, and well, let's have a laugh. So yeah, we can drop them into Gran Canaria, and then yeah, let's just drop them in over here and be done with this. Because yeah, right. So yeah, we can actually invest in some states here. So which ones do we want to go for? Really, let's actually have a quick look at our states map. So a little bit of a lack of it in Iberia, also up here. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's state up this bit here, so that way we can say that we've stated up the whole of Great Britain. Are there any edicts that reduce cult conversion? No. I thought there might have been, but no. And obviously we need a parliamentary seat up here, and the reason... I'm probably going to do Inverness. Although Perth's got 11. So yeah, we'll do Perth then. Let's do Perth as a seat instead. Right, so we've now arrived over this way. So transport to here. And all of a sudden Castile's gonna go crap, 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 crap. Excellent. More treasure fleets arriving. I've got so much money here. Right, I guess we could go ahead and maybe build a few more universities. Actually, let's spam out universities here, because we're going to need that for enlightenment. And I'm hoping we've got enough manufactories for the manufactories institution. I hope so, anyway. If not, we might have to build more. Right, so let's drop all these troops in down here, and we'll immediately be bombarding the siege of the capital here, which is great. More papal influence coming in here, which is wonderful. Again, I'm going to spend on some mercantilism. I'd love to see our mercantilism right now. 68%, not bad. I was hoping that it might be a little bit higher than that, but no, that's fine. We can keep on in sort of raising it, manually raising it through the papal influence and stuff like that. It's fine, because we're getting loads of papal influence for all these conversions. Which is kind of one of the reasons why I want to attack into Morocco. It's more territory that we can convert, which means more papal influence going forward. But I'm going to end this episode right here, so that's for now. Cheers for watching, guys. This has been myself, Matty Tomato. Be sure to subscribe to follow the series, and join me next time for more EU4 and our playthrough here as Great Britain in Emperor. See you later.